delve into the biblical origins of the 12 tribes of Israel, the creation of the high priest's breastplate, and the astrological significance tied to each tribe. From the births of Jacob's sons in the book of Genesis to the construction of the Hoshan described in Exodus, this exploration highlights the deep spiritual and mystical connections that have emerged over centuries. Join us as we explore the origins of the 12 tribes of Israel, the sacred stones of the high priest's breastplate, and their connection to the stars. From the pages of the Bible to mystical interpretations throughout history, discover the enduring legacy of these tribes. Who were the 12 sons of Jacob? How did their descendants shape Israel's destiny? And how did their identities become intertwined with the zodiac? Let's explore these questions through the lens of biblical texts and spiritual traditions. The story of the 12 tribes begins with Jacob, also known as Israel, whose 12 sons became the patriarchs of the tribes. The births of these sons are chronicled in the book of Genesis, each with significant meaning and future implications. Reuben, Jacob's firstborn with Leah, was born with high expectations. Genesis 29:32 records Leah saying, "It is because the Lord has seen my misery. Surely my husband will love me now." Reuben's birthright as the firstborn was later forfeited due to his indiscretion, Genesis 35:22. Simeon and Levi, also born to Leah, are known for their defense of their sister Dinah as described in Genesis 34. Their father Jacob, in Genesis 49:5-7, described them as men of violence, prophesying that their descendants would be scattered in Israel. Judah, whose name means praise, became a leader among his brothers. In Genesis 49:10, Jacob prophesied, "The scepter will not depart from Judah," foretelling the royal lineage that would come from his tribe, including King David and Yeshua, Jesus. Issachar and Zebulun, the 5th and 6th sons of Leah, are associated with wisdom and trade, respectively. Genesis 49:14-15 speaks of Issachar as a strong donkey, while Zebulun is described as one who will live by the seashore and become a haven for ships, Genesis 49:13. Joseph, Jacob's favorite son with Rachel, was given a special blessing in Genesis 49:22-26, where Jacob describes him as a fruitful vine by a spring. Joseph's 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, were later adopted by Jacob as his own, Genesis 48:5. Benjamin, Rachel's 2nd son, was the youngest of the tribes. In Genesis 49:27, Jacob prophesied, "Benjamin is a ravenous wolf. In the morning he devours the prey. In the evening he divides the plunder," highlighting the tribe's warrior nature. Dan's descendants became judges, Genesis 49:16. Naphtali is described as a deer let loose, Genesis 49:21. Gad as a fierce warrior, Genesis 49:19. And Asher as one whose bread will be rich, Genesis chapter 49:20. Each tribe's prophecy played a role in Israel's history. The high priest's breastplate, known as the Hoshan, is described in detail in Exodus 28:15-30. This sacred garment featured 12 stones, each representing one of the tribes of Israel, inscribed with their names. The sardius stone for Reuben is the first stone on the breastplate, symbolizing his leadership as the firstborn. Simeon's topaz is positioned next, reflecting his zeal and fervor, traits that defined his tribe. The emerald stone represents Levi, symbolizing the tribe's role in spiritual leadership and service to the Lord. Judah's carbuncle, often interpreted as a garnet, is a symbol of kingship and authority, aligned with the royal lineage from this tribe. The sapphire for Issachar reflects wisdom and insight, qualities attributed to this tribe. Zebulun's diamond or jasper stone symbolizes strength and stability, mirroring the tribe's role in commerce. Dan was symbolized by the ligure, a stone linked with judgment and protection. As a tribe known for its role in judging Israel, the ligure was a fitting representation of Dan's protective and judicial nature. Naphtali's agate was associated with strength and eloquence. The agate, known for its stabilizing and strengthening properties, reflected the swift and articulate nature of Naphtali's descendants. Gad's amethyst represented the disciplined nature of warriors. The amethyst, often associated with protection and spiritual wisdom, symbolized the strength and discipline that characterized the tribe of Gad. Asher's stone beryl is often linked to creativity, joy, and abundance, reflecting the tribe's association with prosperity and happiness. The tribe of Asher was blessed by Jacob to be rich in food and delicacies, and this abundance is mirrored in the attributes of the beryl stone. The breastplate not only served as a reminder of the tribes, but also held the Urim and Thummim, which were used to seek God's guidance. Exodus chapter 28 to 30. This garment was a vital part of the high priest's duties in the tabernacle and later the temple. Over time, the tribes and their corresponding stones were also linked with astrological signs. Judah is often associated with Leo, the lion, symbolizing the tribe's royal and leadership qualities, echoing the prophecy of Genesis 49:10. Levi's connection to Aries represents the tribe's pioneering role in Israel's spiritual leadership. Issachar is linked with Taurus, emphasizing the tribe's connection to wisdom and the labor of the land. Zebulun is associated with Gemini, the sign of the twins, representing communication, trade, and adaptability. Gemini is versatile and known for its ability to navigate different environments, much like the tribe of Zebulun, which was known for its mercantile and seafaring activities. The duality of Gemini also reflects Zebulun's role in balancing trade and security within Israel. Reuben is linked to Aquarius, the sign of the water-bearer, which symbolizes innovation, humanitarianism, and unpredictability. Reuben, as the firstborn of Jacob, had a turbulent history, losing his birthright due to his actions, yet his tribe remained influential. The water-bearer's association with change and disruption resonates with Reuben's story of lost potential and his tribe's later role in Israel. Simeon is connected to Pisces, the sign of the fish, representing emotion, intuition, and spirituality. Pisces is associated with depth of feeling and sometimes a tendency toward internal conflict, which aligns with Simeon's passionate and sometimes violent actions. The dual nature of Pisces reflects Simeon's duality of strength and impulsiveness. Naphtali is linked to Sagittarius, the sign of the archer, symbolizing freedom, speed, and eloquence. Sagittarius is adventurous, philosophical, and known for its pursuit of truth, which aligns with the description of Naphtali as a swift messenger and a tribe known for its eloquence. The archer's focus and drive mirror Naphtali's attributes of agility and communication. Dan's association with Scorpio highlights the tribe's role in judgment and its often tumultuous history. Gad is connected to Capricorn, the sign of the goat, representing discipline, strength, and determination. Capricorn is ambitious and strategic, traits that resonate with Gad's role as a warrior tribe. The goat's association with resilience and overcoming obstacles reflects Gad's disciplined and battle-ready nature. Asher. Libra Asher is associated with Libra, the sign of the scales, symbolizing balance, harmony, and abundance. Libra is connected to justice, beauty, and social grace, reflecting Asher's association with prosperity and contentment. The tribe of Asher was blessed with wealth and abundance, and the harmonious nature of Libra mirrors the peace and happiness attributed to Asher's descendants. Joseph, represented through his sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, is linked to Virgo, the sign of the Virgin, symbolizing purity, service, and diligence. Virgo is meticulous, detail-oriented, and often associated with caregiving roles, which aligns with Joseph's role as the provider and protector of his family during their time in Egypt. Virgo's focus on service and care mirrors Joseph's life of dedication and sacrifice. Benjamin, Cancer. Benjamin is connected to Cancer, the sign of the crab, representing protection, loyalty, and family. Cancer is nurturing, protective, and deeply connected to home and family, which resonates with Benjamin's status as the youngest and most beloved son of Jacob. The protective nature of Cancer reflects Benjamin's role in safeguarding his tribe and his family's lineage. The 12 tribes of Israel, each with its unique story and symbolism, continue to inspire through their biblical origins, the sacred stones of the Hoshan, and their mystical connections to the zodiac. Their legacy is a testament to the rich spiritual heritage that has shaped the Jewish faith and influenced esoteric traditions.